Hello to the both of you. How are you doing today? How's things going?
Great. Olivia just opened the champagne, so.
Oh, I wish I could be there in person because you know
Well,
what? You guys have a lot to toast. I have to tell you, I watched the entire series, the whole season already. I'm done. It's you guys are phenomenal. Okay, so Dominic, I got to start with you because I just love everything that you do. You're just one of my faves. I'm so excited to be talking to you today. And I have to know, I mean, look, you've played a lot of great roles in your career. Is it fair to say that this one was the scariest and most daunting?
Yes, in many ways, yes. Certainly in terms of picking up the baton from Josh O'Connor, who did such an amazing job, and then coming in and season 5 of a very, very successful show. You know, you can only really, there's only one direction to go. I mean, you could try and hold on, but so it was very daunting in that way. And also, of course, playing the first time I've ever played a person who's still alive.
Yes.
And who's so famous and for whom the events that we depict and try to tackle in season 5 are still very relevant and very affecting people who are still alive, and so it was extremely daunting in that way. But what wasn't daunting was that it's fascinating. They're amazing people, amazing roles, amazing figures, and the reason The Crown is so successful is because the dramatist is so damn good. So in that way, it's a gift.
Yeah, for sure. Olivia, wow, you did such a phenomenal job playing Camilla, and I don't envy you because let's face it, she was not a loved woman, especially the time period that you are being showing us. What kind of prep did you do to kind of get her mannerisms, to get her right, and to even just try to make her a little bit sympathetic, maybe,
I looked at the photographs of her at the time and realized that all of them must have been taken by someone who was hiding in a bush, illegally trespassing on her property. And either she didn't know she was having her photograph taken in one of the most difficult periods of her life, or she had just realized that there was a man illegally hiding in a bush taking a picture of her. And that would explain why she, in so many of the photographs, looks miserable or bad-tempered. Yeah. And then to actually realize that from the moment that Charles made the Dimbleby interview, her marriage was over, but there was no guarantee of what her relationship with Charles would bring, that she was really cut loose. She didn't have any security. And there's a look in her eye, a sort of 10-mile stare, which is so sad. And I don't see a mean person. I see a very hurt and lost person. And what's so wonderful now is to see, when you see them together,
yes,
they're always looking at something that makes them both laugh in some sort of wonderful, endless private joke they have between them. Yeah. And if it's not that, and it's a serious occasion, as with the death of the Queen, they're so supportive of each other.
Yeah.
That I find it very moving. And so I wanted to play the woman who was goaded by the press and never retaliated.
Yeah.
And even more than that, has been known to turn and wink at the press, who so tormented her in the 90s. And I think that shows unbelievable dignity and magnanimity, which I do not have.
Oh, please, come on, give me a break.
If I were Queen, I would behead them all.
Oh yes, of course, take off their heads. Let's take whatever. I agree with you, Dominic. Just to wrap it up, how special was it for you to have your son playing Prince William? I mean, my goodness, is it like, wow, chip off the old block, I would say.
Yeah. Well, the only trouble is he got to see what a cushy life I lead at work. I think if you thought I was going to do real work, he now realizes it's quite cushy. But it was amazing. It was wonderful. I found it very moving what he was doing, and it's sort of very easy then to show. I was very keen to show that Charles is a good father, that he was very involved in his son's upbringing. So so physical intimacy was very important, and that was of course easy because we're real life father and son. So I loved it. I loved it, and he's got a great review in the New York Times today.
Well, good on him. He deserves it. Listen, you all deserve it. I cannot wait for season 6. So please keep going. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, it'll be good. You guys are wonderful at the series, and I really do thank you for your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, okay.